Hello friends, welcome to Department of Mathematics, KTHM College. First, congratulations to all students admitted to MSc class first. I started here first lecture on group theory. I already syllabus put on Google Classroom, also some videos for revision. Here we start definition of group. First, binary operation. Binary operation is a function from G cross G to G, that every order pair in G assigns an element in G. That means here star is operation, it is a function from G cross G to G. That means order pair AB, it assigns element C, where for all A comma B belongs to G. For A comma B belongs to G. Again C also belongs to G. That means here A comma B belongs to G. Then if we take A star B, order pair A star B, we get again this element in G. That means closure property. In some book it's said to be closure property. Two elements from G, we operate these two elements and assign element in again in G. Now definition of group. G is a non-empty set with binary operation star is said to be group if the following axioms are satisfied. First, associativity. That means A star B star C is equal to A star B out of bracket star C for all A comma B comma C belongs to G. Associative property satisfied in G. Second, identity. There exists E belongs to G such that A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A for all A belongs to G. And third, inverse. For each A belongs to G, there exists B belongs to G such that A star B is equal to B star A is equal to E, and B is called inverse of, and B is called inverse of A. It is denoted by A raised to minus 1. That means read as A inverse is equal to B. If this property is satisfied, then we say inverse of each element exists. Then G is a group. That means G is a non-empty set with binary operation. With binary operation is said to be group if these following these axioms are satisfied. Associativity, that means star satisfy associative property. Second, identity, that means there exists E belongs to G such that A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A for all A belongs to G. E is called star identity. Star identity. And inverse, for each A belongs to G, there exists B belongs to G such that A star B is equal to B star A is equal to E. B is called inverse of A and it is denoted by A raised to minus 1 is equal to B. A raised to minus 1 is equal to B. Then examples here, set of integers, set of rational numbers, set of real numbers, set of complex numbers. Example, Z, set of integers, set of rational numbers, set of real numbers and set of complex numbers are groups under addition. Here operation is binary operation is addition. These are groups under addition. Now set of integers is not a group under multiplication. If we take operation multiplication, then set of integer is not a group because here closure property satisfied. That means if you take any two elements from Z, that means any two integers, product of any two integers is again integer. That means multiplication is a binary operation in J. Associative also satisfy multiplication. As usual, multiplication is always associative. 1 is an identity element in Z for multiplication. 1 is identity element in Z for multiplication, but inverse of each element does not exist. That means here inverse of 2 is one by 2 and 1 by 2 does not belongs to J. That means inverse except 1 and minus 1. So it is not a group. Now here Q set of with multiplication, operation is multiplication. It is denoted by only dot. It is also not a group. Here multiplication is binary operation in Q. That means multiplication of two rational number is again rational number associative satisfied. 1 is identity. If we take 2 by 3 belongs to Q, then 3 by 2 also belongs to Q and it is inverse. Inverse of 2 by 3 is 3 by 2. So inverse is also exists, but here 0 belongs to Q. 0 belongs to Q. There does not exist any element. There does not exist an element such that 0 into A is equal to 1. For A belongs to Q, that means 0 has no inverse in Q. This is not satisfied. 0 into something A is equal to 1. This is identity. 0 is an element, A is inverse. Such A does not exist in Q. So inverse of 0 does not exist. So Q is not a group under multiplication. Under multiplication. That means we know in group, definition of group, every element has a inverse, but here 0 has a no inverse. So if we take this set like this, Q star, that means Q star set of non-zero rational numbers, okay, and that means Q star is equal to Q minus singleton 0. Then it is group under multiplication. Then it is group under multiplication. Similarly, R star is a group under multiplication. Complex star is a group under multiplication. Now, another example here. Set of positive rationals. Set of positive rationals. Q plus, Q raised to this Q plus, set of positive rationals. It is also group under multiplication. Under multiplication. Now, if we take two by R is real number. That means set of 2 by 2 matrices. Set of 2 by 2 non-singular matrices. Non-singular matrices with real entries. A, B, C, D, such that A, B, C, D belongs to R and AD minus BC is not equal to 0. That means those matrices whose determinant is non-zero. That means non-singular matrices of 2 by 2 order with real entries. And it is known as general linear group of general linear group. Then clearly this set is group. This set is a group under matrix multiplication. GL2L is a group under matrix multiplication. Matrix multiplication. Set up 2 by 2 matrices. Product of 2 by 2 matrices is again 2 by 2 matrices. If A, B belongs to GLN, determinant of A is non-zero, determinant B is non-zero, then determinant of AB is also non-zero. So AB is again 2 by 2 order. That means closure property satisfied. Matrix multiplication is always associative. Matrix multiplication is always associative. That means AB is equal to A, B, C. Identity matrix is 1, 0, 0, 1. And inverse of this matrix, A, B, C, D, inverse of this matrix is 1 upon determinant AD minus BC and here D minus B minus C A. This is the determinant, this is the inverse of this matrix. That means inverse, how to find? Interchange these two elements diagonally. Here only change the sign of these two elements and divide it by determinant of this matrix to each element. Divided determinant of matrix to each element. Inverse of this element is this way, and so it is again, this element is again in general linear GL of 2 by 2 matrices, and so it is a group. So it is group. Set of matrices, any matrices like this, set of M cross N with real entries, M cross N with real entries is a group under matrix addition. Under is a group under matrix addition. Matrix addition. Here, if we take two matrices of order M by N, addition of again these two matrices is again an order M by N with real entries. Associative matrix addition is also associative. Null matrix of order M by N is a zero identity. Null matrix. That means all entries are zero. Null matrix means all entries are zero. Of order M by N is identity, and inverse, that means inverse of this A is belongs to this matrix, then A minus A also belongs to this matrix M by N with real entries, and this is the minus A is inverse of, that means inverse of A. Minus A means 2, attach the sign minus to each element. Now UN, next example UN. Here UN means set of integers less than N and relative prime to N. Set of integers less than N and relatively prime to N. That means here, and it is a group under multiplication modulo N. It is a group under multiplication modulo N. If N is equal to, suppose 10, N is equal to 10, then U of 10 is equal to this set 1. 1 is less than 10 and relatively prime to 10. Then 3. Then 7 and 9. This is a group. See here, 1 is identity element. If you take product 3 into 7, here product is multiplication modulo N. That means this is again 1. Suppose 3 into, that means here clearly inverse of 3 is 7 and inverse of 7 is 3. 3 into 9. 3 into 9. This gives 7. 3 into 9 27, and 27 divided by 10 we get remainder 7. So here closure property satisfied. 1 is identity. Inverse of 3 is 7. 7 inverse of 7 is 3. Inverse of 1 is 1. And inverse of 9 is 9 itself. 9 into 9 is equal to 1. 81. 81 means 1. Integer modulo 10. And so it is a group. So it is group under multiplication modulo 10. Multiplication modulo 10. Now, if we take another example here, for all integers, n greater than or equal to 1, a set of roots of unity, the set of roots of unity, the set of roots of unity cos of 2 pi k by n plus I times sine of 2 pi k upon n. K varies from 0, 1 to up to n minus 1. This set, that means this set is nth roots of unity. This is also called nth roots of unity. And nth roots of unity, it is a group. It is group under complex multiplication. Here, this is subset of complex number. Set of complex number. This is subset of set of complex number, and it is a group under multiplication. Under multiplication. Now, here, that means nth roots of unity. Nth roots of unity. Here, if we take, suppose it is denoted by psi is equal to cos of 2 pi by n plus I sine 2 pi by n. Here, k is equal to 1. K is equal to 1. Then k is equal to 1. Then this set xi square, xi cube, and so on. Xi raised to n minus. That means here value of k is 1, value of k is 2, value of k is, if we take k, here k like this, and k varies from 0, 1 to n, and this gives xi raised to 0 here, xi raised to 0 means 1. Here xi raised to 0 means if we take here cos 0, k is equal to 0, then cos 0 plus I sine 0, this is equal to cos 0 is 1 and sine 0 is 0, that means 1. That means it is also denoted by this. Here xi raised to k is equal to cos 2 pi k upon n plus I sine 2 pi upon, 2 pi k upon n, and k varies from actually 0, 1 up to n minus 1. Here psi raised to 0 is one identity element, and product of this, that means if you take xi square into xi cube, this gives xi raised to 5. Laws of indices like this. By De Morgan law, we get this, and this is a group. under complex multivariate. These are complex roots. These are complex nth roots of unity. Nth roots of unity. It is also group. Now, again, if you take here r raised to n, this is a set a1, a2, an, n tuple, set of n tuple. A1 or ai belongs to R, set of n tuples, is a group. It is also group under addition. That means here A1, A2, An, these two elements, and plus B1, B2, Bn, like this, belongs to R raised to n. This also belongs to Rn. Addition, component wise addition. A1 plus B1, comma, A2 plus B2, and so on, like An plus Bn, like this. Closure property satisfied. It is also closure property satisfied. Multiplication, addition is associative. This 0 of n dimension, n tuple, is an identity and inverse of A1, A2, An is minus A1, minus A2, and minus An, like this. Inverse of this element is. So it is a group. It is a group under. Now, here another example for a fixed point order pair. AB belongs to R square. AB belongs to R square. Define T is R square to R square by TAB of XY is equal to X plus A and Y plus B, like this. XY belongs to R square and X plus A, Y plus B belongs to this R square. Okay. Now, then this set, then T of R square is a set like this. A comma B belongs to R is a group under function composition. Is a group under function composition. Is a group. Here T of AB into T of CD is equal to T A plus C comma B plus D, like this. A plus, here this function is from R square, again this function is also from R square, and composition function is again, this is a composition of these two, again from R square to R square. That means closure property satisfied. Function composition is always associative. Function composition is always associative. Inverse T of 0, 0 is a additive identity. Sorry. T of 0, 0 is identity A. That means here T of AB into T of 0, 0 is equal to T of A plus 0 B B plus 0. This gives T of AB. So this is identity, and inverse here, inverse of T of AB is T of minus A minus B, like this. So it is a group under function composition. We'll stop here. Thank you.